We're entering Window Rock, which is the capital of the Navajo Nation. The sign there says, Navajo families need jobs, not talk. Vote for jobs. The big issue is just the lack of employers in town. I mean, outside of the Bash's grocery store and the McDonald's, there's really a lack of opportunity for people to actually go and get high-paying jobs in town. I talked to one, he's a father of four, John DeLeon. He said that he currently has this part-time job where he's helping running a summer camp about 30 minutes outside of Window Rock because it's the best paying job that he can find right now. We stopped into Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's producer John back there. We went over to a baseball game, a AAA baseball game, because you can find a pretty good cross-section of folks at a minor league baseball game, come to find out. Democratic voters there. It was interesting, though. A lot of the focus among voters was on the character of a potential Democratic nominee. They're calling for somebody that was truthful, said what they could actually accomplish, had integrity, and had character. And then you can go to the issues next, but first focus on the human themselves. We are now headed out of Amarillo, Texas, where we stopped into church yesterday and had a conversation about faith with some Democratic voters here in the Texas Panhandle. This is the Bible Belt, and we were having that conversation because Pew Research Center has said that in the past that about 75% of Democratic voters say that religion is important to them. And so we had a conversation with folks, and they were telling us consistently what they want to see out of the candidates is grace. Grace when talking about politics, grace when talking about religion, and appreciating people's differences and calling on that really to be at the forefront of that national conversation at the debate later on this month in Miami.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.